Hello YouTube Nation, it's Michael Kennedy of the Moving to Delaware Beaches channel and the Move to DE team here at Compass in Lewes, Delaware. And I am featuring one of KHOV's newest communities, and even the people driving by are honking at us and they're saying hello because they're so excited that Mitchell's Corner is here. This is the Grand Poobah of the Gill's Neck corridor. This is the newest new construction community right here, and probably one of the last ones to be built. This one features, I'm gonna take my cheat sheet here, 260 home sites. We've got 112 of the duplexes, 148 of the townhomes, which we are kindly going to be able to take a look at with the 3 different decorated models. But I'm excited for you guys to see this one today. I am really excited about this community. I actually have one of my clients that just went under contract here in the new year. So without further ado, let's take a peek. Hello YouTube Nation, it is Michael Kennedy of the Moving to Delaware Beaches channel, as well as the Move to DE team with Compass in downtown Lewes. We are here at Mitchell's Corner, which is Hovnanian's newest community, and we're in for a treat. We've got 3 decorated model homes. We're going to talk about the rentability factor and kind of what my top 3 pieces are for this community. And I'm excited for you guys to take a tour. So without further ado, like and subscribe down below. Give me a call, let's schedule your private tour, and sit back, get the popcorn, and enjoy this new video. Hey guys, so we are gonna take a look at the big boy called the Rhodes here in Mitchell's Corner. And this model is absolutely stunning. It's probably gonna take me like 10 minutes just to walk through it, it's so big, but let's take a look at this beauty. Welcome home guys, come on in. So what's really interesting about this house is I think this is going to compete more with the single family homes along the Gill's Neck corridor, but the downfall to the Rhodes is it doesn't have a true primary suite on the first floor. What it does have, which is right behind my beautiful camera woman today, my wife, is it has the guest suite. So nice thing in here, you do have the big 10-foot ceilings, you've got the 8-foot doors, so you've got that grand feel to the house. But again, it's not a true primary suite. And then you do have the guest bathroom right over here. Now, Corey's gonna try not to get captured on the mirror. Love that. And then as you come in, with this classic looks package, you do have the barn door, which is a really nice touch. Yeah, and they call this kind of their tech center. Did the little built-in for the model, so you can have your desk here. You've got some extra closet space, which is nice. Little linen closet for the front bedroom and bathroom. And then you come around, and this is my favorite part of this whole house, which is, this open great room, kitchen, dining room area. This does not feel like a twin home at this point. The width of this house is absolutely grand. Beautiful fireplace with the shiplap detail, which again, part of that looks package, you now have the option to do those with KHOV. Some of the other national builders, you do not, which is a nice touch. You've got the gigantic, slider across the back. You also have the slider over here to the side, to get out onto the screen and porch, which is a nice space, which granted it's cold out. I'm not even gonna open it up for right now. But it does give you plenty of living space. And I like that they've got a table, they've got a sofa out there. So a lot of entertaining space, which is nice. And then you still do have a little backyard area here. Obviously the dining room, all the crown molding, the kitchen, the cabinets, obviously for the model home, I mean, this thing gonna be $1 million. They did monogram appliances, so you've got a 6-burner cooktop here. So if you'd like to have a private chef, which I don't have, you can definitely do that. Or, just entertain for the whole family. And then you've got, your farmhouse sink, you've got the beautiful command center island, the built-in vent, and then obviously they did do the monogram fridge, but not built-in, but just the French door with the walk-in pantry over here too, which, I mean, this is again, really nice size for, for a beach house. But I envision a lot of the people are gonna make this one their primary home, versus the Bluemont or the Bar Harbor or even the Seaview. Those may be more second home driven, which is nice. Over here, off to the entryway, from the garage, big storage closet underneath the staircase, which is nice. Can never complain about having too much storage. Coat closet, And then they did do the little catch-all area And then you've obviously got the garage. So now, coming up the oak staircase option here in this house, they've done the LVP flooring up here on the model on the second floor. Again, you've got 9-foot ceilings on the second floor, which is absolutely incredible. And then look at this primary suite. I mean, this is Showtime ready for any coastal resort style magazine. And I love it's got the seating area, did the extra windows, did the side windows here as well. Even the tray ceiling, they had the wallpaper put on it. Then you come in here and you've got your fancy barn door, which everybody loves. And it's nice because it doesn't open into the room. You got a choice. You can go left or you can go right. I'm gonna go left first. This is the size of most guest bedrooms. Your walk-in closet is absolutely massive. I mean, you know it's big when you've got room to just hang your scarves one at a time. And then across from this is the primary suite bathroom. So in here, like what K-Hub does in most of their models, they've done the freestanding soaking tub, which is a really nice look. You've got the furniture grade vanities on both sides with the rain shower head, as well as kind of the sliding glass with the frameless shower door, which is a really nice touch. Did the chevron out on the floor, did the nice tiles and took it all the way up to the ceiling as well. Behind the shower, this is actually the water closet area right here, which is really nice. I know every married couple loves having a separate water closet, which is great. And then as we kind of come back through and around the primary suite, now we come out to the loft area. You've got your washer and dryer up here, which again, you've got your washer and dryer up here because your primary suite is up here. So really nice sized laundry room. They did it with the front load washers and dryers, as well as the optional tub for in here. You know, you've got linen closet right here behind for, again, the loft area and the guest bedrooms. And then as you come into this area here, you've got a really good space, which is gonna be your utility closet, because this is slab on grade. So you only had that one little baby step coming into the house, which was great, but your tankless water heater, your Goodman system are all right here. And then obviously, you know, they've decorated this out as like a little, you know, tech area, hangout spot with the TV. And then you've got 1, 2, 3 guest bedrooms. So, you know, guest bedroom here. This one has, you know, the nice closet space, which again, with the 8-foot doors is just a nice touch. Then you've got the Jack and Jill bathroom, which is cool. So they did do a double vanity right here. And then behind this door is actually where the commode and where the tub shower combo is as well. So one of the things you'll see is in the guest bathrooms like this, they don't take the tile all the way up to the ceiling. They just take it right below where the shower head is. And then you come into here, this bedroom in here with the custom wallpaper. Again, really good coastal vibe, especially with the old Sandy Toes pillow. And then as we come around, this is the final bedroom, but this one's really nice because as you work around the corner, this one has its own private ensuite as well. So to sum it up for this amazing spacious house, this one's just shy of 3,200 square feet. You've got 1 guest suite on the first floor. You had 3 guest bedrooms upstairs and the primary bedroom. So if we use my fingers, we've got 1 downstairs, we've got 4 more upstairs. So we've got 5 bedrooms in this house. The 1 ensuite had its own bathroom. Then you had the Jack and Jill, had the primary. So you had 3 bedrooms upstairs, and we had another bathroom down here as well. So talking about 5 bedrooms, 4 baths with the possibilities, as well as just a really nice living space. So again, if you're looking to be in the 800s and 900s, you could definitely do this house, and you got plenty of space for your friends, your family, and everybody, all your guests that you want to have come down to your beach house. Okay guys, we're gonna take a look at model number 2, which is the Seaview, which is one of their traditional townhomes. You can see it kind of, if you pan over to the left, you'll see where it is a row versus the last one which we were in, which is just a duplex. So come on in, let's take a look at this one. Welcome home to the Seaview, guys. This beauty is about 2,600 square feet, 2,158 or 2,581 to be exact. But what's nice is you've got a true entrance foyer. This one being an end unit, they've got some of the additional windows on the side, but you've got your powder room. Then you come in, you've got a really spacious kitchen, especially for a traditional townhome setup. I love the fit and finish to this. And again, we've talked about this in other videos. That wood grain look is coming back. So it's got a nice feel to it, especially with the quartz countertop that pulls out that little golden hue. I sound really like a decorator now. And then you've got your undermount sink versus the farmhouse. I'll tell you, one of the only things I don't love about this with the monogram setup is, if you can see this, you can see how much further out the monogram stove sticks out. Me personally, I'd probably just go with a gourmet kitchen in this setup. So you have the cooktop here with the hood vent, and then you have your wall oven over here versus this, just because then it just gives you a little bit more room in the kitchen. That's just a personal preference for me. It is a really beautiful look. Obviously, you've got your, they just like they did on the other model, they put the monogram appliances in here, and then you've got your, monogram oven microwave combo. And then off to the side, you've got your laundry room, as well as a coat closet, and then the garage.
Garage door open.
What's nice with the Seaview is you do have a 2-car garage. Perfect. So off of the kitchen area, obviously walk through the dining area. Not huge, but again, seating for 6, definitely doable here. Because it's an end unit, you do have the additional windows. But what's great in this house is you've got those 10-foot ceilings on the first floor. And then obviously here in the great room, you're talking more like 19 feet to 20 feet. So you've got this big grand space. And obviously we always talk about this, is how many butts can you fit into a room? This is not a huge great room. I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe you get another chair in here and do 5, but you do have the upstairs loft area. So you do have that multi-generational feel to it. And the one thing that the Seaview has versus the Rhodes is you're talking about a primary suite on the first floor. So this is your age gracefully, into beach home, where you can have this, and you can have this for multiple generations and multiple decades, and you can just kind of age gracefully, which is nice. Now this one didn't do any outdoor living at all. They just have the Trex stack and the steps going out to the backyard. Obviously you could do a patio, you could do a fire pit, do whatever you want, with HOA approval, of course. But remember, we talked about it, you've got your primary suite here on the first floor. So as we shoot around here, this is where those 10-foot ceilings really showcase off, because you've got the beautiful triple window set across the back. They played the decorator trick of taking the curtains all the way up to the ceiling to really show that height. And then, because of the looks package again, you've got your barn door, which is nice because this kind of closes off your bathroom suite, where you don't have to worry about the door. You can put a king-size bed in this bedroom and not have to worry about the door hitting. And then you've got your double vanity. You've got the beautiful mirror detail, a little bit different with the bathroom layout because of the different package. This one, it's like, oh, there's the old chalkboard. That is just the rubber that's sealing the pieces of glass that's rubbing up against. It's not broken. But they did the subway tile. They did not take it all the way to the ceiling because you don't have that classic looks package or that higher level with it. But again, then you have your water closet over here to the side. And then you got a decent sized walk-in closet, especially for a townhouse. So again, they maximized the height to some extent. You could still get some additional storage if you did California closets, really maximize the space even better, but still ample storage space for you, which is perfect. So now we've just walked up the flight of stairs. Me, my fat self, I am out of shape and definitely huffing and puffing, as my wife is just laughing her ass off on the video. But here you're gonna have this like finished storage area, which you could do whatever you want with it, which is cool. Up here though, massive guest bedroom. Now they did kind of cheat this with putting a full-size bed in here. I would have put a queen or a king because there's plenty of room. Now part of that is too, you've got the box bay with this elevation of this front facade. So that did give you the extra space kind of for the desk over here. So something to consider, just gotta be careful what elevation you're looking at. We talked about it from downstairs, the loft area. I love this space, really nice space. I'm not gonna lie, the throwback to the old corduroy couch definitely takes me back to my childhood of the 80s and 90s, where my parents had like a purple, couch like this, super comfy as I fall over the rail. But you've got a really great space here. And obviously if you've got any younger children in the family, this is where all the army men and parachutes are gonna get flipped off the top And I think that would be an absolute blast. I'd probably be one of those kids playing in and joining in as well. Then you've got a secondary primary suite up here. This thing is crazy big. I don't know if you can pan around, but there are 2 extra long dressers along that one wall, which is definitely designer overkill, but it just goes to show you how much space there is in this room, because you had the triple window across the back, you had the tray ceiling with the crown molding, you've got a king size bed, you've got 2 gigantic nightstands, and then you got another, primary bathroom again. You've got the same shower and tile details downstairs, same vanity mirror detail, water closet, and guess what? We've got our walk-in closet again. So a little bit smaller than what's downstairs just because of the constraint of the staircase on this back wall, but that's it. So loft, other primary bedroom, guest bedroom, finished storage, guest bathroom, there it is. Nice subway tile detail. And then this one would be my son's dream come true. Cameron, who you've met on videos before. This is the fisherman's guest bedroom. You got the fish wallpaper, you got the fish artwork, the fish bedspread, and again, this is a gigantic guest bedroom. So if you are looking at second home at the beach because you've got the rentability, you want this to be your primary home, depending on what age you are, you could live really comfortably in this house where you've got everything you need on one level and so much more upstairs. So here in the Seaview, this model has a finished basement. So again, as if the top 2 levels weren't enough space for you, now you can have more. So I'll tell you what, for a beach house, this is gonna be the quintessential crash pad. You've got pool table area, game table area, another living room. I'm not gonna lie, I need to check out this sofa because, nope, not as comfortable as I was hoping for, but it does look cool. And then you've got a full bath over here to the left and the guest bedroom too. So here's the bathroom over here. And then you got the bedroom over here, which reason I call this one the bedroom is this one legally would be the marketable bedroom because it's got the egress window, but then you've got a walk-in closet over here as well. And then across from the pool table, I'm gonna take a wild guess, we should have some storage. Let's see what we're working with. Hello. So you got storage, you've got your main sewer lateral coming out, you've got your water shutoff valves as well. You can see it's all PEX piping in here, which is customary for all the builders now in the 21st century. And then over here, you've got your mechanicals. Because if you remember in the first model we walked through, mechanicals were up on the 2nd floor because that was on a slab on grade. This, having a basement, they were able to put the Rhodes tankless water heater, the Goodman HVAC system, obviously your sewage ejector pit, your sump pump, your gas manifold, everything here at the basement level. So good part with the Seaview, we have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath included with this house, 2,581 square feet. But the way that the model was decorated, we obviously had the full finished lower level, which added another 800 so square feet, as well as another bedroom, bathroom, rec room area. So the nice thing is you've got a lot of versatility with this house. To me, I think this is gonna be one of the most popular floor plans that they have, in conjunction with probably the Bar Harbor. The Bar Harbor is the 3-story townhouse that we are gonna walk in next. So stay with me, I got one more house to show you. Okay, so we got our 3rd and final model home that's decorated here in the Mitchell's Corner community, and that is the Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor is the big bird of the community. This is this 3-story, towering over everything house, which features 2-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 2,856 square feet. But I'm tired, it's cold, let's get the heck inside. Welcome home to the Bar Harbor. So one of the first things you're gonna notice here, and I'll close the door behind my wife and we go over to the guest suite area, is you immediately come into this oak staircase. One of the tricky parts with this one is you hit the landing, if you go up, you go to like the living and dining and kitchen area, versus you come back down, which is actually what you would access from the garage. This becomes like a little, I'm not gonna call it a loft area, but it's like a landing pad area, a little covered porch with the pad. And then over here is actually where you come in from the garage. Just get your landing zone. You've got a nice walk-in closet right there. And then you've got your 2-car garage. And then back behind us, because these are slab on grade as well, like the Rhodes, you're gonna have your utilities, you know, right here. So you got your tankless water heater, your Goodman system, so everything's right there. But you do have this kind of, I'll call it, first level bedroom bathroom combo. So you've got your walk-in closet, you've got a nice bathroom right here, and then this bedroom is gigantic. You know, the fact that they did it, and I like what they did with the model here, you know, play with this space a little bit more, is full-size bed, dresser, you could easily put a TV there. Then you've got the sitting area. So you can kind of hang out right down here, watch TV. So at this point, if you're staying down on this entry level, you've got it all to yourself, which is fantastic. So once you come up from the landing, you're gonna hit your main living area. So obviously you've got your great room with the gas fireplace, with the stone detail. You've got a really nice sized dining area. And what's really great about this is you've got a lot of room to entertain your friends and family and all of your guests. Love this quartz countertop. It's got that soapstone look with the white cabinets. They went with the monogram appliances like they did in the other 2 models, which again, I think is overkill because, as my wife even noted, she'd bang into this thing every time. But again, do the gourmet kitchen. You've got the farmhouse look, which is giving you the floating shelves. You also, off to the side here, have it so you can pan. You've got a covered deck, you know, off of this area, which is really nice. So if you wanted a grill, you could have a grill right here, and that's, you know, that would be nice. And then back behind us, over on the side, there's this little tech nook or breakfast nook area, which has the barn door. And the way they decorated this, I really like this. You got the cute little kind of like bistro table set up, the fake laptop, you know, a little hutch here. So this could really become kind of a pantry for you, where you've got tons of cabinet space, but again, it's just in a little storage area, and you've got tons of windows, and you've got the windows overlooking your covered porch here on the main living area. So off of the great room area, you come into this little hallway corridor. This is where you've got your powder room, and then you've got your oak staircase option coming up to the upper level. So now we're working our way to the penthouse. So we're gonna be up here on the 3rd floor. So I'll start with the guest bedrooms first. You've got the 2 smaller guest bedrooms, which granted, they're not a bad size. They're not horrible. I mean, because again, you've got the high ceilings, the neutral color palette that they did the 8-foot doors. It gives a big feel, but if you look at this, and this is like a little decorator touch, headboard, then you've got the nightstand. So it's a little cramped in the space when you're putting a full or queen size bed in here. So if you went away with just 1 nightstand, you could definitely do a queen king. Same for this bedroom over here. You got your 2 windows in the front. You've got your double closet. So again, I always look at guest bedrooms as it's a place to sleep. When you close your eyes, at the end of the day, you're hopefully dreaming about the beach and the fun you had for the day or what you're gonna do tomorrow. You're not worried about the size of the room, but wait till you see this primary suite. Guest bathroom off to the side, as well as laundry, you know, right here, because again, this is your primary suite on the 3rd floor. But this room is awesome. Tray ceiling, huge walk-in closet, really nice sized bedroom. You got a second walk-in closet, so you actually have 2 in this, which is very uncharacteristic for a townhome to have 2 walk-in closets. And then wait till you get into this primary suite bathroom. I'm always a sucker for the hexagons, but again, the upgraded shower with the tile all the way up, with the rain shower head, the wand, water closet, double vanity, separate soaking tub. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. So I actually just had one of my clients that just pulled the trigger on one of these, got it for $699. Typically they're priced in the 700s, but the nice thing is what happens with Hovnanian, and we've talked about this in all of our videos, is once the house gets older and it gets closer to being done, that's when you're gonna get your best deal. So don't forget, like and subscribe down below, give me a call because I wanna represent you before you come in here to take a look at this community, because I wanna get you the best deal possible. Oh, well, you found me. I was just taking a little snooze up here on my 3rd floor deck off of my primary suite. You know, checking out the medical arts building over here, as well as watching the kids, vacate the high school at the end of a long day of school. But this is an absolute cherry on top, a little extra piece for this house. I love that you have this private deck here. You can just sun out, you can have fun. You could have a little umbrella up here if you really wanted to, but you know, just hang out and relax right off of your primary suite. I am a real fan of the bar harbor. Obviously, pros and cons to this particular house is you've got to be okay with stairs. So for older clients, this may not work for you, but if you're an active adult, truly active, like my clients who are purchasing one of the bar harbors now, this becomes your best bang for your buck. I mean, my clients, again, pulled the trigger at $699. Typically, these are in the low to mid 7s, and you've got a lot of space. You've got your 3 bedrooms upstairs, you've got your 1 bedroom downstairs, and you have this gigantic living area. So, I mean, this is definitely gonna be a fan favorite in the community. So, give me a call. Let's get you in here to take a private tour. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here at Mitchell's Corner, which is Hovnanian's newest community along the Gill's Neck corridor, east of Route 1 and literally just minutes from downtown Lewes. I'm really excited about this community. A couple different reasons. One, it's east of Route 1. A lot of my clients ask for that. It's priced between the $700,000 to $900,000 price point, which I think is really well situated for this corridor where governors, where senators, Hawkeye, Schofield, Wolf Run and Wolf Point are. And the reality is you can get right out of the community. You can go jump right onto the Breakwater Junction Trail or the Milton Georgetown Trail and do either one of the 2 of them, which is really, really convenient and very nice, especially for those that are active outside. And then amenity-wise, that's kind of my 3rd bullet point for this community is the amenities are going to be absolutely amazing. With the indoor pickleball, outdoor pickleball, pool, splash pad, clubhouse, workout room, mini golf, it's going to really be an amenitized community, and it's going to be your most amenitized community to governors here on the east side of Route 1, which is going to be a nice draw for those that are looking for a vacation home, primary home, and also the ability to rent the home on a weekly basis. So without further ado, really want to say thank you again for tuning in. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys as my viewers. And most importantly, like and subscribe, but call me. I want to help you get a home here at the beach. That's the reality. This is why I do these videos, is for you guys to call me, and I'm so excited to get you a beach home here at the Delaware beaches. Thanks for tuning in.